Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last. Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself. Where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last.
Good morning.
And that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last. Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself. Where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last
Good morning.
and that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last. Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself. Where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last
Good morning.
and that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last. Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself, where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last
Good morning.
and that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last. Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself, where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last
Good morning.
and that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last.
Before we officially begin our program, let's start our day. In the name of the Father, the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty and merciful Father, who show your love to all your creation, we come before you, asking for a quick control of the coronavirus currently ravaging our world. Hear graciously the prayers we make for those affected by the virus in various parts of the world. Grant healing to the sick, eternal life to the dead, and consolation to the bereaved families. We pray that an effective medicine to combat the sickness be speedily found. We pray for the relevant governments and health authorities that they take appropriate steps for the good of the people. Look upon us in your mercy and forgive us our sins. This we ask through your Son, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes from now, we will learn about the builder-developer DataLand's legacy of quality as manifested in its projects, which are specifically designed to support our needs in the new normal. This is happening shortly. We are excited to hear your questions on our topic today, and feel free to type in your questions in the chat box at the right side of the screen. And we will let our esteemed panelists, DataLand Vice President Mr. Rouen Abel and DataLand Planning and Design Officer Mr. PX Dalagan, answer them later. Don't forget to take down notes in this third webinar of our More Than What You Asked For series, DataLand Residentials, Living Beyond the Basics.
Get to know DataLand Incorporated, a subsidiary of DDT Construct Inc. DDTKI delivers proven quality beyond the basics. Its parent company is an industry leader, quadruple A certified, ISO certified, founded in April 1998. DDTKI has helped build residential and office buildings for all the top developers in the Philippines. SM Prime Holdings, SMDC, Ayala Land, Robinson's Land, Megaworld, Vista Land, Taft Properties, Full Invest, Eaton Properties. DDTKI's expertise is complemented and enhanced by its very own state-of-the-art precast facility, the Data Precast Systems, which fabricates precast concrete walls for all its construction needs. The DDT group of companies is consumer-focused, value-driven, innovative. DDT Construct Inc. is recognized for its track record of superior quality and timely delivery. DataLand Inc., the real estate arm of the DDT Group, delivers proven quality beyond the basics. Whiteport Inc. is a AAA construction firm. Detaj Aquafarm Incorporated ensures sustainable aquafarm practices for the Filipino. Agri Waras Company ensures sustainable food security in the country. Andres P. Tamayo Senior Foundation Incorporated is committed to sustainable corporate social responsibility. DataLand Inc., the real estate arm of the DDT Group, founded in October 2011. Founding officers, Engineer Danilo D. Tamayo, Chairman, Rosaleo M. Montenegro. Founding officer, Engineer Andrea Marie Tamayo Ulep, President. The DataLand Quality Seal reflects its Commitment to quality beyond the basics in design, deliverables, construction, turnover, and customer service. DataLand Residentials, the residential brand of DataLand Inc. 5 Ds. 1. Desirable destination. 2. Delightful amenities. 3. Deal is real. 4. Dedicated property management. 5. Deliver the quality promise. DataLand. Quality beyond the basics.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to DataLand Residential's More Than What You Asked For webinar series. I am your host, Giselle, and I am honored to help you in this journey of living in ease and inspiration in the new normal. DataLand is actually one of the top developers in the country, and here you can actually live a full life in the home of your dreams. This involves being aware of your needs, searching for information, evaluating your choices that will lead to the actual purchase of your dream home. To assist you thoroughly, we have made the home buying process easier than ever so you can transact safely online and avail of limited time only deals available only this November. Enjoy reservation discount of up to 280,000 pesos when you reserve a unit today. Get up to 20,000 worth of gift certificates upon first down payment and additional gift certificates upon booking. We invite you to take advantage of these perks until the last week of November 2020. Moreover, get a chance to win a special gift if you are the first to join us maybe later on and maybe share your questions in our Q&A portion. For DataLand, living in ease and inspiration is more than just living in the home of your dreams. It is the habit of making choices and looking for the right home perfectly for you and your family. One must be armed with all the necessary information needed, and this is why we have arranged this series of talks by industry experts to help you make the right life choices. I am excited to be of assistance in your home buying journey. In these difficult times of the pandemic, we see the importance of navigating the new normal with ease and inspiration. Living a full life in the new normal can be really challenging, but we can make it an opportunity to make our lives better. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome our panelists to answer our questions after our video presentations of DataLand projects, an industry expert and DataLand's Vice President for Sales and Marketing, Mr. Rouen Abel, and DataLand's Planning and Design Officer, Mr. PX Dalagan. Hi, sir. Nakamute ka pa, sir.
Sorry. Talagang
Hi.
low tech. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And
Ayan, we have also PX with us.
PX. Nandiyan si PX. PX, where are you?
Hi, PX. We want to see you also. Asan na si PX? There you go. Hi there, PX. Good afternoon. Ayan. Okay. So I'm sure very excited na kayo to also maybe assist our guests later on, for any potential questions. So feel free to, answer their questions later on. Standby muna tayo mga panelists natin. We will be presenting first our projects. Okay. So now I am delighted to commence the project presentations. Let's watch this video of the Silk Residences, DataLand's outstanding high-rise condominium strategically located along the bustling Magsaysay Boulevard in the heart of Santa Mesa, Manila, specifically designed to support life in the new normal.
In the heart of Manila's urban sprawl emerges a new home for the truly discerning individual. A cut above, a step beyond. Enjoy the finer things in life at the Silk Residences. The Silk Residences is a master-planned twin-tower condominium rising in the middle of bustling Santa Mesa. Let your hard work pay off when you come home to a truly elegant dwelling place. Feel the transformation from the moment you step inside. The Silk Residences offers you first-world convenience and amenities that's fit for you and your family's exacting needs. Now it's your chance to live beyond than just the basics. A spacious and elegant grand lobby adorned with silk furniture and fine art will welcome you home. Each thoughtful detail is added to make you feel that you're in a home that truly elevates you. This two-tower, 40-story development boasts of a ground-level retail arcade, a grand lobby, 4 floors of podium parking, and an amenity deck, ensuring that everything you need to be comfortable stays within your grasp. The building's design utilizes natural lighting and ventilation to bring you closer to nature. It's what you need to complete your peaceful home in the busy metropolis. The Silk Residences is centrally located. Here, you're always close to the city's major hubs, especially with all the readily available modes of transportation right at your doorstep. You'll find that business districts, lifestyle centers, as well as commercial and educational areas are easily within reach. It's never been more convenient to get around the city. Select how you can enjoy this haven in the middle of the fast-paced metropolis. From studio units for the independent individual to larger choices for small families, the Silk Residences has just the place for you. We even have a premium penthouse for those seeking a truly spacious home. Each unit is equipped with fixtures that are a step beyond the basics. Extra touches in your living area, kitchen, and bathroom to make sure that you get more than what you expect. But no matter which unit you choose, you can still enjoy your own unobstructed view of the Manila or the Makati skyline. At the end of the day, the Silk Residences is the place where you can relax and unwind. The Silk Residences is the primary offering of DataLand Incorporated, a rising name in property development. DataLand Incorporated and its exclusive contractor, DDT Construct Incorporated, are committed to quality, safety, and professionalism. Each property we build is a testament to our dedication to total client satisfaction. Now at the Silk Residences, you can embrace a lifestyle change and step into a larger, more dynamic world that only an emerging community can deliver. Feel the richness and luxury of the finer things in life, a choice that lets you live beyond the basics. Enjoy a life that's smooth as silk. The Silk Residences.
Okay, so there you have it. We just saw a video of the Silk Residences, and that is the DataLand standout high-rise residential condominium centrally located along the bustling Magsaysay Boulevard in Santa Mesa, Manila. And did you know that you can actually get up to 170,000 worth of discount if you reserve a unit, within the month of November? And not only that, you can actually get gift certificates of up to 20,000 pesos upon your first down payment. So imagine may outright discount ka na, may GCs ka pa once you purchase a unit with DataLand, right? Okay, so now we'll move on. What else do we have regarding Silk Residences in terms of information? Just like what you saw kanina sa video, ano ba bang mga available units natin for the Silk Residences in Santa Mesa? Okay, so for Tower 1, okay, we have a few units left na lang to for both towers actually, no? Tower 1 and Tower 2. Okay, so in terms of price per square meter ng Tower 1, one bedroom, it's around 128,000 per square. And then for the Tower 2 is 156,000. But then once you move to Tower 2 naman, okay, our one bedroom with a very spacious unit from 46 to 54 square meters, ang price per square meter na lang ito ay only 132,000. And imagine, with just paying 30,000 pesos for the monthly amortization, you can have your own one bedroom unit. Hindi lang basta one bedroom, very spacious pa, no? In Santa Mesa. And if you want bigger space, kasi you have a family to be with you for this home dwelling, no? 56 to 72 square meters naman yung ating two bedroom. And the price per square meter is 160,000. And the monthly amortization is only 35,000 pesos. Alright? So talagang ginawang affordable yan ng DataLand just for you. Okay? So now let's move on to our panelists. May we invite again Mr. Rouen Raz and also Sir PX to join us for our yes. We have some questions for you, Sir Rouen.
Sige, Giselle,
Okay.
go ahead, please.
Ayan. All right, that's good. Well, maybe later once PX can join us already, he can just answer some questions for us too. Okay. So sir, yung Silk Residences, no? Kasi I'm sure very familiar ka dito. Malapit ba to sa mga schools and universities?
Oo. Silk Residences is actually along Magsaysay Boulevard, Santa Mesa, no? So it is, well, for those who are within my age range, it's RJ station, all right? There used to be an RJ radio station. It's actually located at JNT building. It's in front, directly in front of the JNT building. If you know Stop and Shop, this is like siguro, I think about 200 meters away from Stop and Shop. If you know SM Center Point, this is actually about probably a kilometer, less than a kilometer
away.
Center Point.
Actually, sir, yun yung familiar ako. Hindi ko na alam yung JNT.
Okay, so in Center Point, mga less than kilometer away, which means directly diagonally across that is actually the UERM school, no? And then within Magsaysay Boulevard, you can actually take a jeep going to one ride, going to the University Belt, which means if you're a student, it is fantastic to actually rent out a unit here, because you can just get out of the Silk Residences site, take a jeep, and then one ride, you're actually in Recto.
Wow! So ganun kabilis, no? One jeepney away.
Yes.
And talaga naman, our target market here are the university students.
Absolutely. In fact, a lot of the buyers are actually renting out the units to students, and not just the students, right? There are review centers in front of this project site, which means there are a lot of reviewers also especially from the provinces. No? They actually rent out the units during the review, and then it allows us to have a regular set of potential tenants. No? And what's also nice about this is flood free. I mean, yung area medyo elevated, no? And that's it. This flood free. Yes.
Well, that's good to know, sir. Kasi as we know, Santa Mesa, medyo kilala yan sa pagiging bahain eh.
Yes, lalo na yung
pero,
Araneta Avenue, bahain yan, di ba? Pero this one, medyo mataas talaga to. So unlikely talaga mabuk ka ng tubig. Dahil if that happens, probably lampas bahay na sa Araneta Avenue.
Oh, just in case na bumaha pa dun sa area na yun. That's good, sir.
Yes.
How about for pets, sir? Do they allow pets at Silk?
Yes, I think, tama ba ako, PX? We allow pets for Silk Residences, no? Typically, you allow only small pets, eh. The big dogs, alam ko, bawal talaga yan, eh. PX, can we verify that? Because if I'm not mistaken, hold on, is it Silk Residences or TUP pinapayagan natin? Because there's a olive.
Both naman.
Both naman, di ba? So, but normally you have a restriction also with the pets. Kasi yung dogs, minsan malaki. It's also difficult to down and walk them around.
Niya na, sir. Hindi siya.
Oo. So, typically,
mga toy dogs, sir.
Toy dogs lang.
Like the Chihuahua like, ganyan.
Yes,
Shih
yes,
Tzu.
yes.
Yan. Alright, that's good. How about, sir, yung parking naman sa mga bisita? Kasi syempre, alam mo naman mga Pinoy, di ba? Madalas na yung bisita yan.
Ganito. Yes, no. Thursday was it? Yes, it was Thursday. We had a Zoom meeting with all the residents. Well, actually, representative residents of Silk Residences, because typically in a condominium, you sell the parking space, di ba? However, the residents are now asking if they can be if there can be allotted parking spaces for guests. So what's happening right now is we will now work on providing parking spaces for guests. But of course, typical for condominium, if a guest wants to park inside the building, you have to pay on an hourly rate. So even in the condominium that I'm staying, I've been here with our condominium for 15 years. May mga guests kami, no? Pero pag pumunta yung guest, meron naka-allot na mga free slots. Pero when I say parking slots, but they pay on an hourly basis.
May bayad, sir.
So we're working on that already, and I think soon we will be able to, of course, provide parking spaces for guests.
That's good, sir. Okay. And well, syempre, sir, madami na kayong deliveries lately, di ba? Meron bang intercom sa loob ng unit? Para at least malaman din ng unit owners if they have guests, if they have deliveries, you know?
For Silk Residences, none. However, for our new project, anyway, we will discuss that later because I'm sure the video will have a video for Olive Place. But for Silk Residences, there is no intercom. However, alam nyo, in most condos right now, in fact, minsan, even the units, they don't have a landline installed anymore kasi nga, a lot of people are using the cell phone. So, typically, a lobby lady, the concierge, will have a cell phone. And that cell phone, you can get in touch with the residents, provided, of course, the residents also have their cell phone. So all they have to do is they call the residents, ma'am, dumating na po yung delivery niyo. So the resident go down to the lobby to either pick up the guest or, of course, get what they ordered.
Okay. Well, at least that's good to know. At least, and moving forward, at least with the Olive Place, meron na tayong intercom din, sir. Kasi added feature din naman yan.
Yes. Yes.
That's good. How about sa amenities, sir? Is this free for just in case may bisita po yung ating mga unit owners?
Typically, ganito it is difficult to actually allow everyone to enjoy the amenities. You have to remember, there are more than 1,000, if I'm not mistaken, units if you combine Tower 1 and Tower 2. And these are shared amenities. So you have a swimming pool, a study hall, a gym. Of course, we're working on finishing the jogging area and some pocket gardens. So if you look at the amenities, if you don't limit the use of the amenities, it can be crazy. I mean, can you just imagine I'm a resident, all right? For example, my wife and I are a resident of Silk Residences. And then when we go down, diba, one resident brings the whole family, meaning hindi lang yung nakatira sa Silk Residences, but also relatives and all. And 15 people using the swimming pool, it can be crazy. That's the reason why in most condominium projects, the residents can use the amenities for free, but the guests are charged for the use because the truth is they're not paying. The guests are not paying for the association dues. No, the guests do not own the unit, so it is only the owners, the residents, who can actually use the amenities for free. So we charge typically it is not very expensive, but it also allows the condominium corp to also earn some money and hopefully limit the use of the amenities.
Yes. For maintenance din naman kasi gagamitin yung whatever na makukuhang the amount of money.
Yes,
so that's true. Okay. Well, I think very minimal din naman yung fee natin dun, sir, diba?
Yes.
So, that's good, sir. How about yung property management? Meron na ba tayong existing for Silk Residences?
last year, initially it was actually DataLand who was operating this, but we don't have the more like the competencies to actually do property management. So we were able to bid this out, and Santos Knight Frank, which is a reputable property management company. Santos Knight Frank is the one operating Silk Residences right now, and very responsive. In fact, marami na sila naging suggestions since they came in last year, and those are being instituted right now. In fact, the meeting with the residents last Thursday allowed us also to hear out typical common issues or suggestions from the residents. And Santos Knight Frank representatives were there to ensure that they can do something related to suggestions and requests of residents. Yes, so it's a professional property management company being done by Santos Knight Frank.
Yeah, well, that's good to know, sir. Kasi iba pa rin minsan na you have an existing professional property management that really oversees the entire property. Kasi pag hindi mo expertise, ang hirap, di ba? Baka mamaya may ma-miss out kang mga preventive maintenance, na schedule na dapat gawin, etc.
Absolutely.
By the way, sir, yung monthly dues pala ng Silk Residences, how much is it right now?
Ang monthly dues kasi right now, you have to remember when you ask for a monthly dues payment, it is because there are common areas that you maintain. For example, the hallway is a common area, the lobby is a common area, the amenities are called common areas. So there's a work that happens there. No? For example, also you want to ensure that there's enough fund to have a say kitty, so that, for example, after 8 years, you want to repaint the building again to, of course, maintain the value. You pay a monthly association dues, no? And the monthly association dues right now, yes, there is a fee. If I'm not mistaken, I think we are now at tama ba ako, PX or the marketing team, 65 pesos per square. But it is being currently evaluated by Santos Knight Frank, because you have to remember, when you value your investment, you want to make sure that property management takes care of the building so that the value does not it does not maintain over time. It doesn't stay there. It increases, no? It is escalates. So when you have a good maintenance of the property, the value of your investment continues to increase. If you don't have a good maintenance of the property, then the value decreases. So the monthly dues is really meant to, of course, handle daily operational expenses of the condominium. But more importantly, it allows some money to be kept so that when number one, a major repair happens, painting of the building, then you have funds to actually use that. If I'm not mistaken, alam ko 65 pesos per square.
Yes, sir. Actually, nasa ano na siya? 66. Parang
66.
Pag ni-round off mo, nasa 66.
There you go. So, take note also that this is based on the square meters of your unit. Meaning, if I have a studio unit, then I only pay smaller. I pay smaller value compared to one who has a 2BR, because that's how association dues are computed based on the unit size of your unit.
That's correct, sir. Tsaka yung condo dues, dyan natin kinukuha din yung pambayad sa maintenance ng mga elevator.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Imagine kung wala yan. Lang naman
Oo, dahil nagbabayad ka sa gwardiya, marami yan.
Yes, yan pa.
Sa mga tagalinis, di ba? Nagbabayad ka rin sa mga maintenance ng mga items. For example, a swimming pool, you need to put chlorine on a regular basis. Otherwise, di ba, it's not good for those who will swim. So there are expenses that you pay monthly, and you get it from the association dues.
Correct, sir. Okay. How about naman, sir, yung kasi di ba yung iba nagpapaupa ng units nila, parang their main reason why they bought the unit is for investment. May idea po ba tayo magkano na yung paupahan sa silk ngayon?
Well, okay. You have to remember, medyo pandemic period, medyo it has to a certain extent changed, di ba? Parang pre-COVID, the rates were fairly good. For example, if I have a studio unit, and before I was able to rent it out to the students, di ba? Right now there are no face-to-face classes, so it's only online. Some of the tenants stayed on because diba, they're actually from, say, for example, from a faraway province, though they'd rather stay on. Some left, of course, and that's the reason why, to a certain extent, lease rates are supply and demand driven. Diba? If there are if there are a lot of available units, then typically your rates go down, and it's market driven. But if I'm not mistaken, ang studio units natin is anywhere between 20 to 25,000 ang rentals. Ang mga 2BR natin nasa mga 40 to 50,000 ang rental per month. But ulitin ko, it is also dictated by supply and demand, and therefore can impact as you look at, especially now, it's a pandemic period. However, if you look at it also, especially for those who want to buy now, while it is true that the GDP for the country has a negative growth, by next year, they are expecting a 9% economic or GDP growth for 2021, which means if you buy now, the prices are still stable. By next year, prices will go up.
So that will be a big help to all the potential investors natin dito sa real estate, no, sir?
Yes.
Oo,
yes.
Kasi kung ngayon medyo bumababa ang rates, then there's a chance na makarecover na tayo by next year yan, sir.
Oh, di ba? If you look at it nga, I think you're seeing from the news, one, the government, and then some private companies already starting to look at how they can purchase or pre-order the vaccine. I'd imagine by probably first, second quarter, there will be some vaccines coming in, and that can definitely provide a stimulus and a positive, more like feeling as far as the business is concerned. And therefore, yan, babalik na uli yan. I mean, business will start to, of course, flourish again.
Okay, well, that's good. Maybe let's check if we still have more questions here. Sige, ayan. So actually we have answered now all our questions for our panelists, but of course we would like to check if our dear guests, have questions. Please feel free to type them in the chat box at the right side of our screen, and we will let our panelists, Sir Rouen and Sir PX, answer them. So the floor is now open for questions. So let's see if they have some questions here from the audience. We'll check lang po kung meron. Here we go. Okay.
Ganito gawin natin, Giselle. My suggestion is proceed with the other projects presentation while they probably have some thoughts. We can always
maybe
go
later
to a discussion of the project as we get more questions.
Sige, sir. That's well noted. Okay. So dun sa mga mayroon kayong questions right now, you can type in now. Then we will answer them later. All right. So now we will proceed to the next part of our project presentation. So we will watch now the video of the Olive Place. So this is DataLand's standout high-rise condominium strategically located along the bustling Shaw Boulevard in the heart of Mandaluyong City, specifically designed to support the life in the new normal. Let's all watch this video. Okay, so there you have it. You just saw a video of the Olive Place, DataLand standout high-rise condominium centrally located along the bustling Shaw Boulevard in the heart of Mandaluyong City. And did you know that you can get as much as 280,000 reservation discount once you reserve a unit within this month, and you can get 20,000 worth of gift certificates upon your first down payment. And more potential gift certificates will be available upon booking until December 18, 2020. Okay, so I'm sure you are all geared up, to know more about the project just like after watching the video. So may I call on now our panelists again? Sorry, before I call on the panelists, I still have some information here regarding the units ng Olive Place. Sige, so ano ba yung mga available units natin for Olive Place and how much are they now? So for Tower 1, okay, we still have a couple of studio units left. This is at 24 to 30 square meter, and the lowest monthly amortization possible is only 20,000 pesos. While for the Studio Premier Flex naman, it's at 21,000 pesos. And then for our two-bedroom units, it's at 49,000 pesos. And by the way, the Olive Place Tower 1, we will start the turnover for this building starting next month. No? So starting next month na yan, agad-agad. So the good thing is you can move in as soon as possible. While naman for Tower 2, it is actually on a pre-selling mode, so you still have time to buy, and if you're not in a hurry for your investment, you can buy from this tower. So our studio units is actually at 10,000 lowest possible monthly amortization only. So imagine, ganyan lang yung babayaran nyo, you have a studio unit at the Olive Place. While our one-bedroom units naman, it's at 16,000 pesos monthly amortization, at ang two-bedroom unit is at 33,000 pesos. Okay. This is very competitive in the area in terms of size. We are better. We are much spacious. In terms of price per square meter, we are more affordable than the rest. Okay. So now let's move on to our panelists. Okay. Because we have some questions for you. So may we call on again Sir Rouen and Sir PX. Ayan. There you go. Okay. So for the first question, ilang floors nga po ba ang Olive Place natin?
PX, ikaw na yan. Gusto ko nung marinig ang po.
Siyempre, technical. Kailangan natin ng help ni PX dito.
For Tower 1, we have 51 floors. And for Tower 2, we have up to 49 floors.
Up to 49 floors. And that is construction, no, sir? Kasi di ba usually parang may ni-skipan tayong floors because of the 13th floor na.
Oo. No. Wala tayong 13th floor.
Wala eh. Oo, talagang halos lahat naman ng building, no, sir? Wala naman.
Pero alam mo, sa Hong Kong, may 13th, pero wala silang, I think, 4th naman yata. But
fourth floor naman ang wala.
In Manila, we don't, most buildings, in fact, all buildings, I think, do not have a 13th floor.
Actually, sir, parang yun talaga ang practice natin dito eh.
Yeah.
Okay, how about yung building ba natin? Kasi syempre, di ba, yung mga calamities like earthquake, kaya ba nating ma-withstand ang 6 magnitude earthquake? Naku, mukhang si Sir PX tayo ulit.
PX muna magsasagot niyan, pero meron din akong additional inputs yan. Sige, PX, please.
Sure, sir.
Yes, we can withstand that earthquake naman. Kasi our structure is designed with consultants naman through C-squared. So they're very reliable, and most of the buildings in Manila are designed by them. So yeah.
Okay. So we have pool of professionals involved.
The way I'll answer that, Giselle, is this. Number one, there have been, not just in Manila, well, Cebu, nangyari na yan. Medyo malakas yung sa Cebu nung huli. Have you actually seen a new building that has been substantially damaged by an earthquake? Ang sa Cebu yata, umabot sa 6 plus yung magnitude. And the answer will be for this is none. In fact, based on my observation, mas marami pang sira ang mga, not to demean this, because hindi naman lahat, pero mas marami pa ako nakitang sira with the typical single detached all right, na house and lot,
Houses.
versus a condominium. You have to remember a condominium follows a very strict code, building code, where, in fact, ano yan if I'm not mistaken, a building code says your building should be able to withstand a magnitude 7 earthquake, right? But you have to also remember the magnitude is different from intensity, all right? The intensity sometimes becomes higher because of the number of seconds that the earthquake, the number of seconds of the earthquake. Because the longer the earthquake is, typically, di ba, parang the longer it is, then it may actually, any building for that matter can actually sustain damages. However, the building code says, you know, it has to be able to withstand a magnitude 7 earthquake. All right, at a certain point where residents can actually leave the building, meaning, di ba, makakalabas, before any structural damage happens. Because pag matagal talaga, di ba, you'll really have to make sure that you can actually get out of the building. And I think based on my check, because you cannot use the elevator when there's an earthquake, no? The fire exits are one of the stronger structures for this, and that's the reason why typically you're asked to leave the building via the fire exit because that's structurally stronger.
Yeah, maybe the support of the beams, kung ano man po yung
Absolutely.
ginamit nila doon, no?
Absolutely.
It's well supported. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tsaka
And you have
kasi,
to remember, sorry.
Tsaka sir, at risk kasi dito yung mga engineers natin na pumirma dyan.
Absolutely. Pero ito pa isa,
Diba?
if you look at it, our walls are precast walls. Alright? So pag tumitingin ka sa building ngayon, may mga building na makikita mo sa labas, di ba, pinagpapatong-patong pa yung hollow blocks, no? Yan yung typical how they do it, no? But our walls are precast walls because we are a 4-star quadruple A construction company, yung DDTKI, no? Which means we also have our precast facility in Tanawan. So, yung walls, hindi na yan hollow blocks. Binubuhos ng semento yan. Pag dinala mo yan sa site, isang buong wall sinasalpak. So, a precast wall will also provide you with, number one, stronger walls. Second, mas malinis. No? Ako pagtawag ko dyan, parang etso-diretso. Malinis, walang wave ka makikita. And third, less susceptible to hairline cracks.
That's true, sir. The good thing with DataLand, sir, is diba, we have our own general contractor. At the same time, we have our own precast diba, system. So, kumbaga, we can really maintain the quality. Diba? Kasi we don't outsource it. So, syempre, alam natin yung kalidad na gawa natin.
Absolutely. Then you have to remember, ang precast natin is a Finnish technology from Finland. And at the same time, we're only, I think, one of the 2 or 3 in the country with a precast facility. Kaya maraming construction companies umu-order pa sa atin kasi we have a state-of-the-art facility in Tanawan, Batangas.
Facility for that. Yeah, that's good. So we started it early. So now, diba, we're reaping the fruits for that investment. Okay. So how about the association dues moving forward na, diba, mayroon na po magka-turnover by next month. Meron na ba tayo na-establish po na monthly association dues, sir?
All right. We had a discussion with the team related to association dues. No? So number one, we're still trying to determine how much is the monthly operating expenses. And we wanted also to understand what are the more like funds that we need to parang put in money so that in the same way, for example, in my condo, we have quite a sizable fund already. So that, for example, if the association says, Condo Corp says, oh, let's repaint the building, meron kaming pondo na. So at the moment, I think it's not yet determined because we will have our first turnover by next week, no? December 3, the first initial, I think 6 residents who wanted to already have their units will be having their turnovers released by next week. And ako tingin ko, if you look at the monthly association dues, number one, you have to remember Olive place, also like Silk Residences, have 2 towers. Tapos na si Tower 1 at ginagawa pa si Tower 2. Pero sa 17th floor, kinoconnect yung amenities. Right? And therefore, parang we cannot promise yet the whole set of amenities when we turn over Tower 1. In fact, I think by February, turn over, I think, yung gym.
Amenities, sir.
Pero definitely the swimming pool cannot be turned over until we finish Tower 2.
Finish yung tower.
Kasi you have to remember, while may
construction pa eh.
may construction pa eh. You don't also want the water to get dirty and all. And that's the reason why I think the association dues will be a initial association dues. And then probably when all the amenities have been turned over, you now see a total or a bigger amount in terms of association dues. The way I will look at it, all right, if I look at the typically rin, tinitignan mo rin the area and all, no? I'd imagine siguro nasa mga between 75 to 85 pesos per square ang ating association dues.
Yes. Yan sir yung assuming that the turnover na rin yung Tower 2.
Well, I think ganito yan eh. Kaya nga lalagyan mo yan ng parang caveat so that you will say, all right, this is actually the total association dues but will give you a slight parang reduction because not all of the amenities are turned over yet.
Already, yes. Kasi doon naman talaga napupunta din yung mga association dues natin.
Actually, if you look at it, Giselle, just to clarify, yung association dues is not just about the amenities. Number one, ang isa sa mga pinakamalaki mong cost dyan is really about security guards and of course the utility people. Yung utility people. Dahil those are fixed monthly values, no? Na parang kahit anong mangyari, may dapat may gwardiya. Kahit anong mangyari, may dapat tagalinis. So, yan yung bulk talaga no, ng association dues. So, yung amenities, sa totoo lang, it's really small eh. Because, if you look at the total square meters of that amenity area, hindi naman malaki yan eh. So, but we will, I'm sure, offer a slight discount or a slight reduction until all the amenities have been turned on.
That's good to know, sir. How about mga safety measures sa Olive Place ngayon in time of pandemic? Can we identify such? Ano ba yung mga safety measures natin?
Napaka-stricto. In fact, ako...
Mas okay na yun, sir, no?
Oo, tama yun. Minsan gusto ko pumunta sa Olive Place, sabi sa akin, nag-rapid test or nagka na ba? Sabi ko, hindi pa. Ay, sir, hindi pa pwede pumasok. Now, okay. Typically, when you are allowing a turnover, you want also a health medical certificate from the resident who will now use. Diba? Because you also want to make sure that if I'm a resident, someone is coming in, bago, sandali, okay ba siya? Diba? Because makakasabay ko sa elevator yan. So, we actually will be asking for medical certificates from those who will use it. Definitely, a face shield and a face mask are being asked of those who will be going, who are actually in the building. Take note that we have still some slight construction works, particularly for some units, and therefore there are a number of construction people that you'll see, but the elevators will be dedicated to, there are actually 4 elevators. One is actually at the moment, one is actually for construction people, although there are construction people now having their barracks within the site so that we can avoid contamination or infections because they stay there. Wala nang uwian. Pero yung isang elevator, i-dedicate yan para sa mga residente.
Residente, yes sir. Para at least hirap kasi pag na-expose din kahit yung mga workers natin eh.
Yes.
Hindi natin malaman, baka may bit-bit na silang virus pagbalik.
Diba? Kunwari ako yung worker. Kasi before a worker can actually be put in the barrack, the worker goes through a test also, a COVID test. Pag nandun na siya sa barrack, diba? Can you imagine yung residente, hindi natin hiningan ng medical certificate. Sasabihin ng worker, sandali. Baka mamaya mahawa lahat kami, tigil yung construction, yung ginagawa pa namin finishing. Yes.
Correct. Mahirap na maapektuhan pa, kakaroon pa ng delay sa atin yun, sir. Right? Okay. Meron po bang key card access for the unit owners and for the offices? Is there such?
PX, sige nga. Ako kasi I have my ideas. Alam ko, titignan ko lang kung tama yung aking nasa in my mind. But can you clarify this, PX? Because definitely, there is a separate elevator system for offices and for the residential. So definitely, hindi yan maghahalo-halo. PX, in terms of the key card, can you provide inputs on the key card?
For the key card, for accessing new public areas for the residential, they have key cards like elevator and the main entrance along show. So they will use that. Pero for the unit on their main doors, we'll use the traditional key system.
Okay, very good. Very good.
So the typical key lock set, no?
Which means ganito yan, Giselle. Ako, kunwari, ang unit ko ay sa 20th floor. My key card is meant only for the 20th floor. So if I go to the elevator, I swipe or parang, I swipe it, so to speak. I cannot go to the 23rd floor because my unit is only on the 20th floor, which is actually a good safety system because the other, if you're a resident, you cannot go to the other floors. Why should you be going to the other floors?
Yes. Not unless na lang, sir, meron kang friend na sa higher floor who will be...
Okay, pag ganun ang mangyayari, I think you'll have to go down to the lobby and get help from the lobby because they will allow you to, of course, have a card that will access your friend's floor.
Yes, that's true. Para maiwasan yung mga nag-loiter around din.
Yes.
Yes. So, how about naman yung safety daw sa ating balcony? Ano daw po ba yung estimated height of the balconies? I guess siguro ito yung sa railing, no? Sa railings. Maybe
railings naman, typical height natin is around 1.2 meters. So, I think it's sufficient na for the safety of the balcony.
Yes. So, kahit may mga bata, hindi naman sila like, di ba, basta na lang pagsibling mahulog.
For the railings, we use glass naman. So, instead of using steel grills, na may mga spaces in between, we have glass. So, fully close yung railings natin for the balcony.
Yes, fully enclosed yung ating balconies. Thank you, Sir PX. Okay. Do we have more questions here? Let's see. Do you have a basement parking for unit owners and guests?
The way I'll answer that is, number one, the parking is located sa podium Alright? Which podium kasi, di ba? Parang lobby. And then I think meron pang mezzanine floor because it's there are offices beyond the offices, which is beyond the mezzanine, I think the parking starts, tama ba ako, PX, third floor?
From third floor to ninth.
There you go. Third to ninth. Pero there are parking spaces for office personnel. I mean, may offices tayo dyan. There are floors for offices. So, yung designated parking for residents, meaning bumili ka ng parking space, definitely at a different level. Second, I'm sure because of our experience with Silk Residences, we will look at allocating also parking spaces for guests of the office and guests of the residents.
Okay. Baka si Sir PX would like to add? Meron ka bang gusto i-add, sir?
Parking, for office spaces, we have 3 to 4th floor. And then for residents, parking levels is from 5th floor to 9th floor.
5th floor to 9th floor. Okay, that's good. Nakapag-designate tayo ng certain levels for that. Okay. So thank you, Sir Rouen and Sir PX, for answering our frequently asked questions for the Olive Place. And then now, for the questions ng Olive Place, mga audience natin sa Facebook Live or here sa Zoom, please just type in your questions and share it with us. Later on, we will be answering those one by one. Okay? So now we will be moving on and watching the video of MyCube, DataLand's unique mid-rise dormitory strategically located along Manila South Road in Binyan, Laguna, specifically designed to support life in the new normal.
The ideal living and learning environment. Innovative space planning. Beautiful and functional units. Spend less time commuting and have more personal time at MyCube. Only a few steps away from where you study and work. MyCube is strategically located at the growth center of the South, near schools and colleges, transport hubs, business establishments, malls, hospitals, and churches in the emerging city of Biñan, Laguna. MyCube's enhanced living philosophy provides students, professionals, and startup families bigger living space. Enjoy bigger space in a studio or deluxe unit. An environment that nurtures your physical and mental health. And well thought out retail mix for an ideal learning environment. And upgraded amenities such as a study hall with Wi-Fi connection, MyCube is an ideal investment that provides year-round rental income for investors and weekday home for students and professionals working in Laguna's economic zones. The development is professionally managed to ensure quality living and allows your investment value to increase over time. MyCube is quality built by Whiteport Incorporated, a member of the DDT Group of Companies and a AAA construction company. The perfect home away from home. The ideal living and learning environment. MyCube, your best investment. By DataLand Residentials.
Okay, there you have it. We just saw the video naman of MyCube, DataLand's unique mid-rise dormitory project located along Manila South Road in Biñan, Laguna, specifically designed to support life in the new normal. And did you know once you reserve a unit this month, you can get up to 30,000 pesos worth of reservation discount. And not only that, you can get gift certificates also upon the clearing of your first down payment. And also, you can get additional gift certificates upon booking until December 18 of 2020. Okay, so how much is MyCube kaya, no? Right now, kasi this is one of the latest residential projects of DataLand. So, what are the available units? We have two types. We have Studio and Studio Deluxe, starting at 20 to 24 square meter. And right now, the price per square meter is at 109,000 per square, and the lowest possible monthly amortization is only 7,000 pesos. So imagine, mag-save ka lang ng 7,000 pesos, may investment ka na, right? So that's the good thing about this project, no? While for Studio Deluxe naman, which is a bigger type of studio unit, the lowest possible monthly amortization is around 9,000 pesos. Okay, so now to discuss ang mga frequently asked questions natin. Again, I'll be requesting our panelists to be back. Sir Rouen and Sir PX.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be needing your help now for my cube. All right. So, is there a genset po ba during power interruption? Ako, very important yan ngayon.
Oo nga. PX, ikaw, baka, although I have some
X.
Yes, we have a genset provided for the project.
Okay. Sir PX, pag ba kunwari may genset tayo, ano ba, like all power or all outlet will have power or selected lang?
Selected lang. Usually for studio, we have one lighting fixture, and 2 outlets. Usually yung isa for ref.
Alright. And then the other one,
The other one,
studio naman siya, no? So common area.
pwede
I mean,
kasi
dun sa common area.
for charging.
Oo. So if you, kunwari ask Giselle, if I have an air conditioner, can I actually plug it in pag brown out and the genset can power it? No. It is only the ref, an outlet, probably, and an ilaw.
Yeah.
I think that's that's basic for all, almost all condo
Condominium.
Oo.
Yeah. And actually, sir, ma-appreciate mo yung condo living talaga nung mga nakaraang bagyo, di ba? Kasi nagkaroon ng power interruption.
Oo.
Doon mo siya ma-appreciate eh.
Oo.
Kasi
Alam
ikaw
kami
may
dito sa
kuryente.
aming condo, tama ka, nagkabagyo, nagkaroon ng brownout, di ba? I think metro-wide eh. But immediately nag-kick in yung genset namin. So, di ba, we have the ref is there, so hindi masisira yung pagkain. I can plug in electric fan, all right, and may lights. So, it's livable.
Hello?
Let me clarify pala, Gisela, because you mentioned about, diba, a buyer gets something more if they have a booking units now. There's a difference between reservation, where you pay the reservation fee, which is the initial amount. When we say kasi booking, that's actually already 10% paid.
Paid.
Na lang 10% yung payment mo. Papaabutin mo eh, kasi parang incentive yun for paying early eh. So papaabutin mo yung 10% payment mo, then it allows you to actually receive some more like discounts, promos from us.
So, diba? Hindi lang matatapos sa reservation. So, if you want to accelerate payments pa, may dagdag incentive pa para sa'yo.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Okay. How about sa mga studio po ba natin, can we place daw 4 bunker beds?
PX, ikaw muna yan.
Tayo, Sir PX.
Yes, sir. 4 bunk beds, kasya naman siya for studios.
Kasya naman. So, that's the maximum that we can allow.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It's good. It's klaro. Klaro yan sa mga potential investors natin kasi syempre yung iba, di ba, baka damihan naman masyado yung beds.
Oo. Actually ako, Giselle, if I were talking to a buyer, I'd probably recommend that 2 na lang or one up and down lang. Kasi you have to remember, if I'm buying a studio, there's only 1 bathroom. Mm-hmm. And it may be difficult to actually have 4 using a bathroom, especially kung lahat si Jante, sabay-sabay ang pasukan, then it might be difficult. So I think even with just 2 how do we call that? Yung nagre-rent, tenants, right?
Parang bed spacers.
Yeah, even with 2 bed spacers, tingin ko with the price that we have, only at around 2 million, 2.1 million, mabilis mo mabawi yung investment mo.
That's true, sir. Mabilis na mabilis. Lalo na katabi tayo ng University of Perpetual Health.
Yes.
So, dun pa lang may target market ka na.
Alam mo, Gisela, sa University of Perpetual Health, when we were checking, there are a lot of medical student enrollees who are foreigners, Koreans, Indians, and Middle Eastern countries. Why? Because number 1, of course, we teach in English. Second, The rates, I think, of perpetual is fairly, very, very competitive and allows them to, of course, even if they have to fly in here, cheaper pa rin yung magiging medical schooling dito. Kaya maraming
Gasos nila dito.
maraming naghahanap ng dormitories na foreign students.
That's absolutely true, sir. Kasi parang kahit saang med school ka magpunta, ang daming foreign students.
Yes.
Kasi maganda rin yung quality of education din talaga naman natin dito.
Tama yun.
Alright. So how about naman for cooking? Siyempre, itong mga estudyante natin baka gusto magluto sa bahay. Do we allow po ba LPG?
PX, you have an input there?
Pwede bang LPG? Sir PX? Yan.
I think allowed muna yung LPG.
Alam mo, PX, ako ganito ha. The way I will answer it, I will discourage. In fact, I will not allow LPG cooking. In most condos now, they do not allow any more LPGs because you have to remember, di ba? When you have a gas-powered cooking area, medyo delikado. That's why a lot of the condos now ask their residents to only use electrical, how do you call it?
Induction cooker, sir.
Induction cooker or yung electrical lang talaga?
Electrical stove.
Electrical stove. So, mas safe kasi yung electrical stove at induction cooker versus an LPG. So, I'd imagine we should discourage LPG. In fact, kahit dito sa amin, personally, I used to have an LPG set for cooking. No? Ako totally tinanggal ko na. Because, di ba, hindi mo masabi pag nagkaroon ng konting singaw, delikado. Versus kami ngayon, electrical stove.
Electric na. Well, I guess part of the adjustment, kapag kunwari nasanay ka na sa lutong LPG,
Yes.
di ba, lipat ka sa electrical, medyo matagal lang ang lutuan. Pero, yeah, that's how it is sa condo living na eh. Okay, how about naman po mga pets? Do we allow pets for MyQ?
I think for this one, we should not allow because you have to remember these are all studio units. All of the units at MyCube are studio units. It doesn't make sense for me to have already a pet. Number one, this is meant for students who'd like to have a safe, clean, decent dormitory setup. Second, this is also good for I used to work with a logistics company before DataLand, and karamihan ng e-commerce warehouses, manufacturing plants, logistics companies are actually all in this area, Laguna. All right, Lazada is there, Unilever, so lahat nandiyan yan. So ang kaya natin din ginawa yan was because number one, I have a cousin whose company is located in Laguna. They relocated. They used to be in Metro Manila, but because the land values in Metro Manila continue to escalate, di ba? Sabi nila, ay, lipat na natin yung manufacturing facility sa Laguna. So, what the company did was, they transferred the manufacturing facility. Sabi nung pinsan ko, yung tagal niya na rin sa company. No? So sabi niya, alam mo, mag-resign ako, sayang. So, she wakes up at around 4 o'clock, leaves the house at around 4:30 so that she can be in the manufacturing plant at around 7:30.
Wow.
Can you imagine, 4:30 to 7:30. I mean, because she wants also to avoid all the traffic. So, gigising siya ng maaga.
Traffic, yes.
So, pupunta siya dyan. Can you imagine, ang biyahe niya papasok, siguro mga 2 hours. Ang biyahe niya pa uwi, about 3 hours. So, tignan mo na lang, if I were a wise investor, I'd say, uy, kunin ko na lang yan. Dito naman kami nagtatrabaho. Diyan na ako matutulog. Dito ako ng Monday, nasa Maynila ako. Biyahe na ako. Pagdating ng, magtatapos ng office hours ko ng Monday, uuwi ako sa MyCube yan. Diba? Hindi na ako kailang magdusa ng 3 oras pa uwi papunta Maynila. Nandiyan ako ng Monday afternoon. Diyan ako matutulog. Hanggang Friday.
Friday na yun.
Friday afternoon, uwian na, diretso na ako. So weekend, nasa bahay ko uli ako. Pero weekdays, nandyan ako sa studio unit ko sa MyCube. So babalik uli ako. I think we should not allow pets because number one, there's not really a walking area for pets. Because this is really more like a dormitel, so to speak. And hindi yan yung tipong may malalaking gardens, wala yung swimming pool. And therefore, I think we should disallow pets, especially kasi puro studio unit lahat.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So at least it's clear now. With Silk and Olive Place, we can allow pets as long as it's toy dogs. But for MyCube, we cannot allow it.
Yes.
Okay. How about naman yung ating security features sa MyCube? Ano ba yung may offer natin?
PX, meron ka ba dito? Security features? I can't recall now. If you also have the... I think you have.
It's basic CCTV for the common areas.
Okay. Elevator.
You have elevator.
PX?
You have
Sorry, PX.
Hello?
Yes.
Sa elevators, I'm not sure if magpro-provide pa tayo for the car. Pero for the elevator lobbies, we will have CCTV.
CCTV. No, sorry.
Elevator lobbies.
Do you have an elevator card?
Key card.
Key card. Alam niyo, importante yan PX dahil you have to remember dormitory ang dating, di ba? Mix of course, people working in Laguna or students. And tama, I think we need to have at least a key card so that ulitin natin, you cannot just, go around the different floors. No? So I think a key card for the elevator is a good feature, safety feature, security feature for MyCube.
Okay. So ibig sabihin, sir, we have key card for MyCube?
Yes. Ito nang pala, yun na. I don't know. The PX sa door ba may key card? Wala.
Ata
Wala. Common area lang.
Same as Olive.
Oo.
Same as Olive. Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you for that. Ito, yung next question is talking about the key card, which is we answered na naman earlier. Okay, how about Wi-Fi? Meron po bang Wi-Fi sa buong building? Paano daw po ang subscription dito?
Well, I think the Wi-Fi kasi, it's really a individual subscription. But we will provide, I'm sure, Wi-Fi connection sa mga amenities. But it is best that you get an individual subscription. We will make sure that we can get the best rates from a provider, but it will be individually subscribed by the residents.
Yeah. I think for the common areas, that will be the lobby, the studio the study hall, and then the function room.
Actually,
yung ating Wi-Fi.
Yes. Oo. Meron diyang maliit na function room, merong maliit na gym. Again, ulitin natin, kaya nga walang swimming pool because, a dormitory, if I'm a student I'm using a dormitory here, I don't think I'd like to go swimming, di ba? Parang I'm here to actually study. And you also don't want a lot of the students congregating in the swimming pool, di ba? Ingay yan. So, we took out also the swimming pool so that we can also save on the association use.
Yes. Okay, how about naman yung monthly leasing rate? Do we have any idea how much po ba ang paupahan per bed spacer?
The way I look at it, at the moment, the bed space right now there is about 5,000 to 7,000. The high side will be about, of course, how good your project is, how safe it is, how decent it is. Of course, yung low side will be pag hindi masyado maganda. So while it is 3 years out pa in terms of handover, I think the leasing rate should probably be in the 7,000 per bed space. So can you imagine 7,000 uli yung second bed spacer mo, 14,000, you gain 14,000 a month. I think if you start to invest now because the prices are low, take note, January 1, 2021, all the unsold units will start to go up by 12% because that is the new VAT threshold. The train law says that we have to already have VAT on a 2 million condo unit. And therefore, if you buy now, hindi ka patatamaan ng VAT. Pag bumili ka ng January 1, sorry, 12% higher. So,
Correct.
balik tayo lang dun sa monthly leasing, sa leasing rate. I think if you look at that, siguro aabutin na mga monthly mo sa loan, no? Sa pag nangutang ka sa bangko, nasa price na nasa 2.2, 2.3 million na, no? Dahil may VAT. 2.4. I think nasa mga 9,000 to 10 sa banks. So, imagine 14,000 nakukuha ko for rental. 10,000 binabayad ko sa bangko. May 4 pa akong tago. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's really a fantastic deal for investors.
Yes. Yeah, that's the good thing about real estate investment kasi sir, di ba? Parang you own the investment at the same time, kung ano man yung kita mo doon, yun na, it's self-liquidating.
Yes. And also, the value is escalating over time. So, di ba? Kaya pag tinignan mo yung the billionaires in the Philippines, lahat may real estate eh.
Yes, sir. Parang one way or the other, nagkaroon sila ng real estate business.
Hindi lang,
Yung
hindi
mga
baka
billionaires.
nga hindi lang one word. Until now, that's one of the
Till
things
now.
sustaining them, no? Di ba? The SMs, the Cs, the Ayalas, the Robinsons, the Mega Worlds, lahat yan may
Will invest.
lahat
Yeah,
yan nasa
lahat,
billionaire
sir.
list. Villar, lahat merong real estate.
Kasi with real estate naman, sir, ang loaded, there's scarcity on it eh. So kapag meron ka niyan, di ba, talagang it's really a good investment.
Yes.
Okay, ayan. How about monthly dues naman? I know this is pre-selling pa, pero baka gusto nilang malaman. How
Ako,
much
I
po?
think too early to tell. But I would imagine this will be cheaper than silk and olive. Why? You don't have a swimming pool. One, you're only managing a smaller area. So less security guards, less cleaners. So the way I will look at it, I can't promise now how much the monthly dues will be because that's still 3 years out, but definitely lower than the Manila Association dues. The association dues for Manila is anywhere now between 65 pesos per square to about 110 pesos per square. So tingin ko dyan, estimate ko lang siguro siguro anywhere between probably 50 to 70 per square.
Yeah. I think that's a good amount naman na. And knowing also this is a one-tower development kasi.
Oh, so, tsaka if you look at it, kunwari, di ba, 20 square meters. Sabihin na natin, kunwari lang to. Of course, hindi to final 50 pesos per square. Yung cut is at 20. Well, that's 1,000 pesos per unit.
1,000 pesos per. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, not bad naman for that development. Okay.
Yes.
There you go. So again, kung meron po tayo mga questions from our guests sa ating Facebook Live and here sa Zoom, please don't hesitate to message us your questions. Then later on, we will answer it and we will ask our panelists to answer it for you. Okay. And now that we are done with MyCube, we will be moving on to our next project. So now we will be watching the video of the Miren Enclaves, DataLand's exclusive enclave strategically located in the heart of Puerto Princesa City, specifically designed to support life in the new normal.
You deserve the best. A uniquely crafted lifestyle. A private and secure home. We invite you to live, play, love in a community that caters to your refined taste. We invite you home to the Miren Enclaves. Live at the center of Palawan, 180 spots in the best island in the world. This is your chance to own one. Strategically located in emerging Puerto Princesa City, minutes away from the Puerto Princesa International Airport. Located in the heart of the city, near beaches, resorts, malls, and entertainment centers, hotels, and tourist attractions. The Miren Enclaves. Your primary home. your vacation home. In a well-appointed and secure community, where neighbors explore the community and golf cart rides. Professionally managed to provide you with quality living experience, allowing your investment's value to increase over time. Immerse yourself in a relaxing enclave with a comforting country club feel. Landscaping and top-notch amenities promote an alfresco lifestyle with more activities done outdoors, where families bond and grow closer. A true vacation haven. Built with a DataLand seal of quality, ensuring your home is built to last. Explore new wonders. Excite your senses. Exceed your expectations. The Mirren Enclaves by DataLand Residentials. Living beyond the basics.
Okay, so there you have it. We just saw a video of the Mirren Enclaves located in the heart of Puerto Princesa City in Palawan. Okay, so did you know that you can also get up to 150,000 reservation discount if you buy a unit within the month of November? Also, you can get gift certificates up to 20,000 pesos upon the payment of your first down payment. And also, kapag na-book po ang unit ninyo, meaning 10% paid, until December 18, 2020, you can get additional gift certificates or discount coming from DataLand. So what are you waiting for, diba? Mag-invest na tayo dito sa DataLand. Okay. So we will be showing to you also ano ba yung mga available units and prices natin for the Mirren Enclaves. So here we have two different types of unit, one bedroom starting at 37 square meter up to 49 square meter. And for as low as 18,000 pesos per month, you can actually own your own paradise in Puerto Princesa. How about a two-bedroom naman, no? For bigger cuts, for only 35,000 pesos per month, you can get a big space, like around 82 to 92 square meter na condominium unit. And then you are living, you know, in a tropical paradise in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Diba? So definitely, this is a good investment for our even for local investors, foreign investors, even for mga retirees, no? Siyempre, they want a laid-back community once they retire. Okay, so now we have questions for our panelists. So may I invite again Sir Rouen and Sir PX to be back? Okay, ayan. So ang first question natin, kasi ang Mirren Enclaves po is a landed condo. Ano daw po ba ang landed condo?
Well, a landed condo development is like a condominium. However, if you look at the Mirren Enclaves, parang siyang townhouses, no? So parang isipin mo, sandali, parang townhouse yan, parang naging landed condo yan. That means, number one, if it's a house and lot, you're selling a house and lot, you cannot sell to foreigners because the lot will be owned by the foreigner, and the Constitution does not allow foreigners to own the land. So a landed condo, because we wanted to make sure also that we attract retirees from pwedeng Phil-Americans, pwedeng foreigners who might want to, of course, choose Palawan being one of the best, in fact, voted as the best island in the world. sabi natin, let's make it a landed condo development. Landed condo development says you actually own the unit, but the land is co-owned by the condo corp. So you are a shareholder based on the size of the unit that you own as far as the whole complex is concerned. And therefore, because the condo corp is a Filipino corporation, foreigners can purchase 40% of this property, of the units, yes.
Yes, so that's the maximum that is allowed by the law din kasi. Okay, thank you. If I will have a condominium certificate of title, do I own the land where my condo sits? I think the answer nasagot mo na to, sir, kanina. Yeah. So technically, you don't own the land, but you own the condominium that you bought, right, sir?
Yes, you have a share on as far as the condominium. In the same way, bumili ko ako may condo ako ngayon, di ba? We sit on a property. Everyone owns the land, but that ownership is represented by the amount of or square meters that you own as far as the unit is concerned. So, kung ang unit mo ay 2-bedroom, mas malaki yung cut versus a 1-bedroom, mas malaki yung share ni 2BR than the 1BR.
Yes, kasi kung 92 square meter yung 2-bedroom, no? Parang i-reciprocate yun doon sa land, kung equivalent. Yeah. Okay. Estimated association dues, but this is still pre-selling, by the way, sa ating mga audience. No? 3 years po ang ating expected turnover for this project. Estimated association dues, sir, in the future pa, no?
Medyo tricky yan eh. Dahil una, ibang-iba to sa condo, real condo setup. Because number one, I think there will be less guards. Kasi di ba, isang gate lang naman yan, in and out. Two, while you have a swimming pool, a function room, a small playground for kids, a gym, yun medyo tricky kasi there are only 184 units here. And therefore, the expenses for the common areas are only divided to the 184 units versus a condo, for example, Silk, 1,000 units, but you share everything. But ulitin ko, the expenses I'm sure will be less dahil one, you have only probably a few guards, a few utility people, and I think we don't know yet the final amount, but at the end of the day, I think people should not fear the association dues because the association dues, you actually pay for it, but the condo corp owns it, which you are a member of. Now, the condo corp will pay lang the expenses. The extra that you can save will be used when you are actually either renovating, beautifying your project, and allows you to, of course, have some funds.
Yes. And I think, sir, just to add, no, kasi the entire property is 2 hectares.
Yes.
So yung upkeep nito, di ba, yung landscaping, kasi there's a lot of greenery in this development.
Yes.
So,
Pero maiksi lang yan. Alam mo, tinanong ko yan eh. Parang from the gate up to the end of the property, yung parang dulong unit, parang tinanong ko, parang if I'm not mistaken, parang 200 meters lang eh. So hindi naman super lang.
Lang pala, sir.
Oo, pero 2 hectares pa rin yan. 2 hectares pa rin.
Yes.
Again, I think this will be a premier development in Puerto Princesa. A lot of the typical developments are in Puerto Princesa are yung mga typical subdivisions, no? Where you have 350 residents, 500 residents. Ito, 184 units lang. Kaya very, very exclusive.
Yes, this is made for the exclusive few.
Oo.
Right? Okay, so sir, itong next question kasi natin, can foreigners own the unit? You were able to answer this earlier, no?
Yes.
So they are allowed as long as pasok po sa 60-40 rule.
Yes,
natin.
40% lang sila.
Yes. Okay. Do we have more questions pa? Ayan. Meron po bang genset for the project? Maybe Sir PX can answer?
Yes, we have genset. And then for the outlets, typical ulit with other projects. So 1 lighting fixture and 2 outlets.
2 outlets. Kapag po ba bigger unit, like kunwari 2-bedroom, dumadami ba yung outlets na may
Yes,
power?
for 2-bedroom naman, one lighting for each bedroom and one outlet. Additional.
Okay. That's good to know, sir. Kasi syempre, yung iba, pag bumibili ng bigger cut, concern nila yan, wala silang charging station sa loob ng room. Okay. How about this question? Is this an accredited project under the Philippine Retirement Authority, Sir Rouen?
Not yet, but we will fix it because when you are PRA, Philippine Retirement Authority accredited, then retirees, kasi ganito yan eh, if I am a foreigner and I go to the Philippines and I say, I want to live here, di ba? The first question is, are you maintaining your citizenship where you came from? And they might say yes. All right. The next question will be, hold on, if you're maintaining your citizenship where you came from, then you can only be a tourist unless you have a business, di ba? But if you don't have a business, retired ka na nga eh. So you're a retiree, you go to the Philippines, for example, I'm a French guy, I go to the Philippines and I say, no, I want to retain my citizenship, French citizenship. Then they will say, hold on. Then you need to go back to France on a regular basis. The Philippine Retirement Authority has created a Special Resident Retirement Visa, SRRV. The SRRV allows you to come in and out of the Philippines, diba, without renouncing your citizenship where you came from. So the SRRV visa, you can only get it if you also have I think about $50,000 deposit in the Philippine banks. Meaning, pasok ka ng investment. Yung $50,000 mo, pwede mong pambili ng real estate. That's why a lot of the retirees might want to say, sandali, we want also the Miren enclaves to be PRA accredited. We are working on it already so that we can get an accreditation from PRA. Yes.
Okay, that's actually great news, sir. Kasi di ba yung mga looking forward na for their retirement, then they could consider Miren enclaves.
Oh, okay. Can you imagine, when I was there in Puerto, alam mo, the cost of living is so low. Diba? Of course, if I compare it to Metro Manila, parang wow, if I eat in Metro Manila, I'd probably spend at least 500 pesos per head. If you go to Puerto Princesa, wow, I mean, you have fantastic, ang ganda ng Puerto. Going out of Puerto and within Puerto itself, the city, the acacia trees are so old, ang ganda. Second, it is considered as a green city because they've been able to maintain a lot of the green features of the city. And if I'm a retiree, I'd love retiring in Puerto. A few minutes away, I'm actually in the beach. Second, cost of living is very small. I feel secure, all right? And therefore, that's the reason why we wanted also to attract a lot of retirees, because if you've saved a lot in your original country, bring it here, you can actually, live till you die at a very low cost.
Live in there at a very low cost.
Pero what's good about this project is actually a few hundred meters away lang from the hospital. So, di ba, siyempre, pag retire ka, isa sa mga worry mo, sandali, I want to make sure that I can be taken care of.
Monthly check-up.
Yes. So, there is a hospital at the corner of this BM Road in Puerto Princesa. Yes.
Yes, that's correct, sir. Kaya naman, very perfect talaga itong investment na to our potential investors there.
Yes.
Okay. So, ito si Sir PX makakasagot, I guess. How big is our pool for the Miren Enclaves?
PX, meron ko bang size niyan?
Meron.
Ready si Sir PX.
Pagtalon mo, nasa kabilang side ka na. PX, what's the size of the pool?
Around 158 square meters.
158. Hold on. If it's like one length, gano'n ka, ilang meters yan?
One length, about...
lengthwise, 20?
I think the longest is around Mga 20 meters.
20 meters, 20 foot, 20 feet.
Meters.
Meters, 20 meters. Mahaba yan, ha?
Yes.
Alam mo, dito sa aming condo, Giselle, Metro Manila, no? Where I'm staying, nasa mga 20 meters din. So if you want to do some laps, mahaba yan. O, mapapagod ka na yan.
Yeah. Going back and forth dyan, pagod ka din sir.
Oo.
Mas design na slab pool naman initially. So,
Fantastic.
pero
Fantastic.
may binago na kami designs para more on resort feel.
Dapat,
O
yes.
talagang tropical vibe, no?
Yes,
Maganito
because
ka sa
a lot of the users here will be families, because you have a 1BR, 2BR. So may mga families talaga to, no? And I think that will be nice to actually have a resort feel as far as the pool. In fact, the whole project is a resort feel, no? Even the clubhouse in terms of the design, you have a lot of green. So resort feel talaga yung ating theme for that.
And actually, sir, kahit sa unit, it gives you that resort feel kasi yung tiles na ginamit natin, it's wood grain eh.
Yes,
Wood grain tiles. So,
Yes.
diba? It gives you that
Yeah, a lot of
tropical
browns, yes.
Yes, correct. The neutral colors are there. Okay, so how about naman po ang ating function room? How many people can we accommodate?
PX lang ba yun? Without social distancing.
We have 80 packs
80
using
packs.
banquet style.
There you go. So parang theater style to. So kunwari meron kang parang party but you have, about 80 people PX.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, that's good na for like mga personal celebrations,
Malaki na
family
yun.
gathering.
Malaki na siya.
Yes. That's true. Ay sir, mga kasalan siguro kung medyo intimate lang na kasalan. Pwede ng reception.
Yes. Oo.
Okay. So, saan naman daw po pwede bang magsampay? No? Kapag sila'y naglaban naman.
Oo.
For most of the units naman, we have service area and lawn area at the back. Pero we have then other units na wala. So we provided utility rooms for their laundry.
Okay. So, in replacement for the service area, you have a utility room. No? Okay.
Pero alam mo, Giselle, ako I'm actually a condo resident. A lot of the washing machines now, of course, have the spinner. Diba? Not necessarily a lot of them have dryers. Pero spinner, alam mo, pag sinampay mo, wala na masyadong, fairly parang tuyo na rin eh. So mabilis din kahit wala kang, ako wala kong, I don't have in my condo a place where the sun, where there's an open air, wala. So, in most condos, basta meron kang washing machine, meron kang spinner, sometimes they use dryer, lalo na kung dryer. So, I don't think you need really an open space or an open air.
Yeah. Kapag may spinner ka na kasi parang mga 50 to 60% dry na siya
Dry
kahit
na
paano.
Oo.
Yes. Actually naman doon sa ibang mga condos, sir, meron naman silang laundry cage.
Yes,
No?
sa taas.
So,
pero condos
yes,
kasi
sa
ito,
taas.
di ba? But we will not have this for, we don't have any laundry cages for any of our projects, no? Because in my experience with laundry cages with other developers, alam mo, ang challenge kasi dyan is you're not able to maintain it. Typically, the laundry cages are up the rooftop, no? Yung sa taas, medyo hirap i-maintain. So, a lot of those who started with laundry cages ng mga developers na dati meron, yung mga newer projects nila wala ng laundry cages.
Oh, sir, tinigil na.
Tinigil na kasi
Oh.
it's so hard to maintain. Di ba? No one is naman, you're not supposed to have a guard there sa taas eh. So, alam mo yun, people do not maintain it. So, it's so difficult to maintain.
Yes. Tsaka sir, yung mga laundry cage, ginagawang storage na din eh.
Yun na nga.
Pag naaabuso ng mga unit owners.
Yes.
Okay. Now, ang question is turnover. Kailan daw po ba matu-turnover ang rent?
Well, ganito eh. If you look at most of the developments in Manila right now, we've actually made it more affordable. The truth is we can actually finish this project in 1 year's time. But diba, it also allows people to come in and have a slower monthly amortization. That's why we've extended to a certain extent the amortization period. At the moment, if I'm not mistaken, alam mo, nalilito na ako sa mga projects. If I'm not mistaken yata, 25 months ba? for you to be able to amortize it. So, or 29. So, hinabaan pa natin no, ang ating amortization so that it'll be more affordable to those who want to buy. So, I think fairly good in terms of a longer amortization. For those who'd like to have their units turned over sooner, that can be arranged. I mean, certainly can be arranged because what's good about this is it's like a townhouse, no? And like a condo, kailangan pa tapusin mo hanggang taas bago mo i-turn over. Ito, you can actually finish it on a parang house and lot per unit. Dahil
per cluster, sir.
Yes, so per cluster siya, pwede natin tapusin. So it's something that can be arranged if a buyer wants to say, can I have it in 2 years time? Yes, we can do that.
Pero if yung buong development, sir, like kailan natin kaya siyang ma-turn over, like yung first like turnover natin sa mga clients, is it 3 years from now? Tama po ba?
It's less than 3 years from now. Pero so yan, less than 3 years from now. So ready na yan.
How about Sir PX? Maybe you would like to add?
Sige, PX, please.
Sir PX.
I think we have a pacing naman in terms of construction. So baka maunang ma-develop is on the rear side and then palapit towards the gate. Para if there are units na turnover na at the rear side, hindi na sila madi-disturb ng construction.
Alright, that's good. Kung meron ng gustong gumamit, no? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for those inputs. Okay, do we have more questions? Do we allow pets? Small breed dogs?
I think we said yes, no? PX, tama, no? We said yes here.
Same. Small breed dogs. But since this is a landed condo, we provided an off-leash park for the dogs. Dedicated for dogs.
Yeah, galing.
Wow. Talagang napaka-pet-friendly naman ng Miren.
Oo.
Oo, kasi yung mga retirees mahilig din sa mga dogs. Eh.
Oh yeah.
Ito din yan eh.
Tama. Tsaka masarap ilakad nga kasi medyo
lakad,
mga pathways eh.
Tapos may leash, parang talagang may area for their dogs, no?
Yes.
Tama na, Sir PX. Okay. So what are the utilities at the Miren Enclaves?
Utilities ba to or amenities?
Utilities
naman like water supply, electric, landline, internet cable. You have that.
So yung basic naman sa condo, meron naman sila. No? Okay. Sige. Thank you for that. Do we have more questions? All right. Wala na for Miren Enclaves. So actually, this is the perfect timing na dun sa mga guests natin and audience right now who has questions. Okay, ito po, meron na po akong mga questions dito. Sagutin na natin sila. Unang-una is from Ms. Helen. What is the advantage of precast compared to traditional construction? Will it be soundproof for precast walls?
Okay, I think number one, I don't think there's a setup talaga ng soundproof, no? Dahil that's a different setup when you say really soundproof. However, when you have precast walls kasi nga, di ba? Versus a hollow blocks, di ba? The way you lay out the hollow blocks. I think mas stronger si precast walls and therefore allows you to have less noise coming in. The other thing there, nga sabi ko earlier, you have less chances of hairline cracks versus a typical hollow block. No? Dahil you have to remember we're in tropical country and then earthquake belt tayo. No? So ulan, init, may tendency talagang walls to crack eh. And sometimes pag nasa outside wall yan, umangge, diyan nagsisimula nung, di ba, we waterproof naman lahat ng wall sa labas eh. Pero pag nagkaroon na ng cracks, umangge, pumapasok pinsan yan. Kaya nga I think the precast walls is stronger compared to the typical hollow blocks, no? And to me, what's fantastic really is, I've seen this, no? I've seen projects, condos, where pag tinignan mo yung wall, umaalon. Di ba? Ito, pag precast walls, linis, diretso-diretso.
Yes. Maybe Sir PX would like to add also?
Mas higher yung I think data precast than the traditional concrete hollow blocks. And then additional pa doon is it is more mas mataas yung fire rating niya than the typical construction.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alam mo, isa pa dyan, Giselle, is this. If you are doing hollow blocks, di ba, it is labor intensive. Diba? While mas mahal paggawa ng precast. Pero pag tinignan mo yung total cost in terms of labor spent, mas mura lumalabas ang precast. And that's the reason why pag tinignan mo yung prices ng DataLand, because we have the construction company, DDTKI and Whitefort, and we have the precast facility, no? Data precast allows us to actually lower the cost and therefore lower the prices. Kaya pag tinignan mo yung price per square meter, parang sasabihin mo, wow, kumpara sa SMBC, Robinson, medyo mas mababa kayo. Yes. Kasi tayo na rin ang construction company. Precast walls yung ginagamit natin. So, nakakababa ng cost yung precast walls.
Yes. Tsaka, sir, time consuming kasi ang, di ba, hollow blocks eh.
Totoo.
Grabe, aabutin ka ng mga 10 years. Bago ka makatapos siguro doon. Yeah. Okay. Next question is, Silk Residences fully completed? I think ito yung tanong nila kung RFO na ba?
Yes, both towers are now ready for occupancy. We just turned over last, I think, month ago, more than a month ago, yung Sky Lounge, which is the topmost area where residents can actually go up to and then watch, of course. Wow, you can actually see the Manila sunset. Meron na lang kami pinatapos doon sa jogging area kasi nung tinatapos siya, nagkaroon ng COVID, nawala ng mga construction workers. Ngayon, inaayos na uli. I think by about December, we will be able to finish the jogging area. So all of it is actually ready. RFOs. Ready for
RFO. So fully completed na tayo halos for Silk Residences. Okay. Well, for MyCube naman po, ang question is it fully furnished or fully fitted?
Well, it's not fully furnished. When you say fully furnished, kasi kasama na ba yung mga furniture and all? Hindi. You have the tiles, you have the walls, may mga abang for the ilaw. Definitely yung restroom is may tiles na yon, may shower heads na, kompleto na yon. Maglalagay ka na lang ng furniture, appliances. That's how I will describe it. Hindi ko lang kung tama ba yung fully fitted ba tawag doon?
Yes, sir.
Fully furnished.
Yes, it's fully fitted naman yung parang, yung kasi yung parang common terminology nila, sir, para sa ganun.
But not fully furnished, fully fitted.
Okay. Next question is from Neil. What is the difference between Condo Corp versus Homeowners Association?
Well, yun lang, di ba? Typically, ang Homeowners Association is for subdivisions. Diba? But basically the same. You are a part owner of the whole staff or the whole area. A condo corp, ganun din yun. Pareho naman. You're a part owner of this. Now, of course, a homeowners association, house and lot ka, you own your unit and the land that sits on that the unit sits on. Sa condo, you own the unit and the land is shared by all the unit owners or all the condo owners. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And then this is our last question. Is Olive Place fiber ready?
I think this is related to internet, no? Fiber
yes
optic.
Po. Yes.
A lot of the new projects ngayon talagang fiber optic na nilalagay ng mga gaya sa amin, no? Alright, I'll give you an example. When I resided in a condo, ang meron lang was I think PLDT. Hindi pa siya fiber optic. Alright? Converge came in and said, lalagyan namin kayo ng fiber optic. Okay din kami. So ngayon, mamimili ka lang. So PX, ang ating Silk Residences ba is fiber optic na for internet?
For Silk, hindi pa, sir. Kasi
hindi pa.
Wala pang ganung technology before.
Pero si Olive Place?
Olive Place, during design phase kasi.
Fiber optic. Hindi pa rin.
Pero nahabol natin. We upgraded it. So,
alright.
Ready na yung
very good. And I'm sure MyCube and Miren, we will be ready with fiber optic, right? Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's good to know, no? At least ay yung ating mga potential buyers there who are very concerned din regarding mga internet connection kasi pag fiber, sinabi mo, parang kanila, it's fast eh. Di
Oo.
ba?
Oo.
Fast internet connection yan eh. Alright. I think that's all the questions I have for now for our panelists. So truly, ladies and gentlemen, it was a very inspiring discussion no, on the importance of inspired living in the new normal and a very good reminder for us to live in mixed-use integrated developments like what DataLand projects offer. So thank you very much, industry experts Sir Rouen Abel Raz and Mr. PX Dalagan for answering our questions and sharing with us your valuable and very informative insights on making the right home and investment choice to live in ease and inspiration in the new normal. Thank you for reminding us that living a full life in the new normal life is indeed possible. I am sure our audience were able to pick up a lot of learnings. So thank you so much for gracing our event today. So unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. And once again, we would like to thank everyone for gracing us with your presence. We invite everyone to take this opportunity to live in inspiration and make the right home choice and avail of our exclusive deals available only this November. We are happy to inform you that we are now online to assist you through the home buying process so you can transact safely online. Enjoy reservation discount of up to 280,000 pesos when you reserve a unit today. Get up to 20,000 gift certificates upon first down payment and additional gift certificates upon booking. You may visit our Facebook page for news and updates. All right, so we would like to inform everyone that we have a turnover, ceremony happening soon. So this is really something that you should be looking forward to. So para magkaroon kayo ng idea of what's in store this coming first week of December, let's watch this video. Alright, I'm sure very excited na kayo of what's in store for this first week of December. So, to know more about it, just check us out in our Facebook page for more updates regarding the date and the actual turnover ceremony for the Olive Place Tower 1. So, we hope that you enjoyed our webinar. And once again, thank you for tuning in with us and stay safe, everyone. Definitely, all of you, hoping you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining us.
Finding a place you can call home is not just about living with the basics. With DataLand, it goes beyond and creates dwelling places that bring the world outside right at your doorstep, allowing you to access its many pleasures and conveniences with ease. DataLand believes that beyond a place to stay, home is space to be yourself, where time is your own, to be in your own zone, or to share with loved ones. That's why DataLand is ready to put its name on its own kind of residential offering. One that embraces life as it should be, cherished, balanced, guided by values, driven by purpose. DataLand aims to help you conquer the challenges of daily life. With comfortable residences that are built to last
Good morning.
and that nurture your soul and your progress.
Ingat po.
And that's our marketing strategy. At the end of the day, it's all about building your brand.
I like it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work.
Good job.
Introducing DataLand Residentials, living beyond the basics. With DataLand Residentials, you can count on our high five with every property. Locations that are central and convenient. Top-notch amenities that build communities and enrich life. High-quality materials and workmanship at great value for money. Dedicated property management to ensure quality living while preserving your investment's value. And the DDT Construct Seal of Durability, so you're sure your home is built to last.